What's going down? Darnerien McCants, Pro Pop Performance Personal Training, former Washington Redskin wide receiver. Today's topic is going to be about recruiting and recruiting issues. One of my guys I trained with, one of my guys on my squad, he was asking me, a good place or something about recruiting. Now, I have you with brand new school, so we still got a lot of learning to do. But the question is, what are you doing to become recruited? You don't have to worry about being recruited if you're the top in your division, if you're number one in your state. I played 1 year varsity football in Letters-Ported. Now have you. Like I say, there's always three things that make life easy for scouts: size, speed, and talent. Size, speed, and talent. Senior year high school, 6 feet, 190 pounds. Now, the recruiting process and the recruiting people who do that and act as agents probably not gonna like this, but I could care less, because don't waste your money. Everything is about making money. Every little process. How many people are they really gonna get you in front of? Okay, are they gonna really get you into the Division I school, or the school that you think you should be in, if you're 5'10", runner 5'2", and can't catch? Understand the system. The biggest, fastest, strongest guys are generally going to be top of the D1 echelon. That's who they're going to come look for first, because it's easy to spot them. If you look at some of my other videos, I made that point. Don't make your life hard. Save your money. If you're going to spend money, spend it in getting yourself better, physically as well as mentally. That's where I would say spend and utilize your money. But to put your name and ballot in to a recruiting process of some people who want to say, we're going to give you people if you, we're going to send you to these schools to you, or these scouts to you, if you pay us money. Why? Because like I said, if you're 5'10", you got to at least run a 4.5. And every time they throw that ball, you got to score, and you got to make sure that your highlight film is a wow. Or like the one they had on the commercial. Hello! You have to be that in order to make a highlight film. In order to make D1, you have to understand, what am I doing to be a D1 athlete? Am I a D1 athlete? So this is what I tell all my guys, especially starting your sophomore year. Make sure you do your PSATs so you know what's happening the next 2 years. You should have everything qualified and ready to go by your junior year. No later than, that season for football. Everything should be done. So when it comes spring, all you got to do is stay in shape and be ready to go to school. The last minute stuff, I get it done, I'm telling you, it's going to come back and bite you. And as a male, yeah, you hard-headed. You ain't going to do this right. You think you're good because you did this and they got these accolades. But you understand, if you do everything in preparation and prepare for it, everything else becomes nice and easy. You don't have to, I got to do this, I got to do that. But anyway, real simple. Understand your status, your ability, and where you will fall. Because, like I said, you can't tell me a recruiter or recruiting processor, or whatever they call themselves, can get a 5'2", 4'9", guy who can't play any kind of sport into a top D1. It's not going to happen. So what are you spending your money on? Spend your money on getting better, getting bigger, faster, and stronger, and honing in on your skill set, whatever it is. So back to what I was saying. You got to stick with me because I jump around some. Back to what I was saying. Sophomore, junior year. Pick 3 schools at least. Go to their camps so those coaches and scouts can see you at that school. So if you think you're a Wake Forest guy, go to Wake Forest campus. Go to when they have their camps. And I'm pretty sure this applies to any sport. Go to their camps, pay that money, whatever they're asking to pay, especially if you're not a special invite. Because I think when I came out, I was a special invite to a couple of schools. Because I didn't have no money, so that's the only way I was getting there. That's the only way they could see me. because they couldn't recruit me. They going by the guidelines. They did the right thing. Invited me in, saw what my accolades were, my speed, my bench press and jumps and all that stuff, and then went about my business, and I got offers later. But so I wouldn't see why that process would change for any other sport. Go to that school. If you think you're a Dell State guy, go to that camp, pay that money to be in that camp where the coaches and the scouts and recruiters can see you. Now you're on their list. If you are an athlete of that caliber and somebody who fits that system, they will call you. They will find you. They will bring you in. That's how you can determine what level you should be on. So pick 3 levels. Pick that top SEC school. Go to Penn State. Go to University of Maryland. And go out and see what guys they're bringing in so they can get a physical, up front, character check. And then go to that D3 and see where your athletic ability stands. Now, when I say D1 and D3, then everything kind of falls in the middle. I'm still up in the air. I hear different things about the D2 programs. I hear the D3 programs, obviously, for guys who just want to play and finish out sports, because how many people are really going pro? Want to finish out sports and get good academics. Generally, what I hear about the D2s are generally you're going to find better athletes, but the academics isn't good. So what's the point of that? Unless you really think you're going pro. And most of the time, if you think you're going pro, you're probably going to be at top D1. Not saying the smaller schools can't, because I represent that Dell State, D1 AA, historically black college, MEAC. Did I try to go pro? No. But I worked hard, and hard work paid me, literally. So understand that. So that's what I would try to encourage everybody to do. So save your money on half this stuff that they got going out there. I'm checking my time, that's why I keep looking that way. But save your money. Spend it on training. If you're not top in your state, if you're not top on your team, don't think you're a D1 prospect. Don't consider yourself a D1 prospect. Go find a school, Shepherd University, Wesley, and go to their camps and see how you stand amongst the guys that they're bringing in. And I would say for any sport, just go to their school, pick 3 schools, go to schools you want to try and think you should go to, and see how you go. See how you stand. On another note, to parents, or for anybody who's watching this, go to the college if you're highly recruited when they're not recruiting you. So your child, your athlete can see what school is all about, and it's not just parties, and it's not just drinking, and it's not just hanging out, and that they're there to get a degree. Understand, my freshman year, I think I had a 1.72. I was 0.2 away from being sent home because I got into a new environment, and I thought as long as I go to class, I'll be all right. That freshman year is a learning process. That freshman year is a learning year. So go to that school on a Wednesday when they see how boring it is, just like it was in high school. But it has a process. It has a purpose. You're not there to daggone have partying and act all crazy. You're there to get a degree. So the alcohol, drugs, and women, I know from a male perspective, it's going to be there always. But your purpose is to get a degree. Play your sport. Make sure you maintain your scholarship. Get your degree. And leave. So when you do have free time, yeah, do what you do. It happens. It's life. That's why college is the best years of your life. At least that's what they tell me. So that's my opinion on what some folks should end up doing and getting themselves into as far as the recruiting process. Save your money. Don't use these people as agents to try to get you looks. If you want looks, ball out. Just that simple. You want looks, ball out. If you top Division I material, they will find you. They will find you. If not, go to the schools you think you should be at. And everything else will tell its own tale. Alright, I'm Darnerien McCants, man. Any questions, any suggestions, whatever you got, just send them to me. And like I said, I normally do these because the people around me ask me the multiple same questions. So this is my opinion. If I miss something, prolong something, whatever, It is what it is. Till next time, Gadget.